Frida Kahlo, if you could speak to Karoline Leavitt today, one of the youngest rising stars in American conservative politics, what would you say to her about womanhood, power, and identity in today's world?
What would I say to Karoline Leavitt? First, I would ask how it feels to wear the armor of tradition so tightly that your own breath disappears. How it feels to stand before crowds and echo the same slogans that once silenced the very kind of women you now pretend to represent. Caroline, you have built a career around pleasing the powerful. But tell me, what's empowering about becoming their mouthpiece? What's revolutionary about becoming palatable? You parade yourself as a strong woman, yet everything you say sounds like it was written by the men behind the curtain. There is nothing bold about repeating the same tired script about values and family while ignoring the injustices staring you in the face. You say you stand for women. Which ones? The polished, obedient ones? The ones who smile but never speak too loudly? You certainly don't speak for women like me, the ones who bled openly, who challenged beauty, who made pain political. Your version of empowerment is safe, marketable, a digestible brand of femininity tailored for camera lenses and campaign checks. But real womanhood? It's not neat. It's not rehearsed, and it doesn't ask for approval. When I painted, I didn't censor my wounds to protect anyone's comfort. I showed every scar, every contradiction, every truth. Because strength is born in discomfort, not in conformity. You stand on platforms built by corporate donors and shout about freedom. But true freedom doesn't come from aligning yourself with power. It comes from challenging it. And your alignment, Caroline, is not with progress. It's with preservation of a system that thrives when women are divided, distracted, and quiet. You align yourself with policies that harm the poor, silence minorities, and protect industries that feed on destruction, all while claiming to care about the future. But the future you're building is a mirror of the past, one that women like me fought to break. You talk of family values as if they were under attack. But what of the value of truth, of compassion, of rebellion in the face of hypocrisy? I have no patience for surface feminism, for the kind that puts women in heels and tells them they've made it. Real feminism burns down the house if it's built on the backs of the unheard. You, Caroline, are not breaking barriers. You are repainting the old ones in softer colors. If you truly cared about empowering women, you'd speak for those who have no voice in the rooms where you speak. The immigrant, the queer, the disabled, the mother working 3 jobs while politicians like you vote against her health care. But instead, you polish yourself like a statue in a museum of outdated ideals. Admired, static, silent. Let me tell you what leadership is not. It's not repeating the words of powerful men with better makeup. And don't you dare invoke the struggles of women like me as part of your narrative, unless you're ready to carry the weight of our rage, not just our resilience. I lived in pain and I made it art. You live in comfort and you make it propaganda. You have a choice, Caroline. You can continue to be a symbol for the system, or you can tear off the costume and ask yourself who you really are. When the lights are off and no one's clapping, I didn't paint myself because I was beautiful. I painted because I was broken, and that brokenness had meaning. What does your performance mean? Because right now it feels hollow, pretty, empty. You still have time to become something real, but you'll have to lose the applause first. We need your support to keep telling stories like this. If this video spoke to you, please subscribe, give it a like, and share it with someone who might feel the same. Every bit of support helps us grow and reach more people, and we're truly grateful to have you here. See you in the next one.